Hello, beautiful people and fellow whiners, and welcome to another episode of A Little Something to Whine About with your hosts, Siobhan Camille,
And Ty Michelle.
where sips get real as we discuss life, relationships, and more over a glass of wine. Thank you for joining us on this Wine Wednesday. It is
Yep.
for Wednesday, and we are for the culture. And we will be talking about the cookout, y'all. Cookout still happening. Matter of fact, a lot happened in August, so we're gonna prep y'all. We're gonna prep you, okay? Welcome to the cookout. All right.
Welcome to the cookout. The cookout. Ain't it a movie called The Cookout?
Probably. It's a movie called Soul Plane, so a movie called The Cookout won't really surprise me. But anyway, y'all, thank you for joining us and being here. If this is your first time, welcome to the Sage Church. Welcome. Grab a glass of your favorite red, white, rosé, Moscato, sparkling cider, or whatever you need to get you through the rest of this week, because we are on hump day, y'all. And join us on the couch right here. You know, we will give y'all arms, we will bend a wipe, we will give y'all a hoe. Listen, you know.
Sign language. Well,
sign language.
It's not real sign language, so
no, it's not.
Don't come for us, okay? I'm going to tell you that now. It's not real. But
yeah, my sign language is real limited, y'all. So don't do that.
Let me tell you. Okay, off topic real quick. Speaking of sign language, me and your older baby sister. You're older, my baby.
I mean, I got it. It took a second, but I'm with you. Go ahead.
We used to have our own sign language when we was younger because when you go to bed, your parents be like, "Go to bed," and they don't want to hear no noise. So we shared a room and we shared a bed. We had it was like a queen size bed. You little, you don't know, it's just a big bed. And we shared a bed. So if we wasn't fighting, that was the thing. Then when we would talk, we made our own sign language. When we went to church, we would watch the signers and pick up on things, but things that we didn't know, we just made our own.
So I mean, that's how languages happen, though. That's how languages evolve.
Yeah, so we kind of made our own sign language. I think I remember a few small things from that, but yeah, that's just a side note, side conversation. Yeah, that's how close we are. We had handshakes, our own language. It was a thing. It was a thing. But anyway, hey y'all, hey, how y'all been? It's hump day. That is a full description of what the feeling of today is for me. It's hump day. It's middle of the week. I can't wait for this week to be over. It's hump day. It's almost the eyes of July. We in the middle. We just passed the middle of the year. What I'm saying? We in the thick of it. Okay, and we just feeling it today. So on days like today are perfect for wine. So we're gonna wine a little bit. Won't complain. Celebrate while we wine.
Celebrate good wine. Come on.
That was cute. T-shirt merch. Booyah.
I don't want to see that on nobody's t-shirt. I'm claiming intellectual property right now. Right at this moment, at this date, at this time.
Time, date, stamp. Right now.
Right now.
So let's get into this Poppin Grapes experience. As you guys know, for the month of July, we are featuring the brand of Royal Rabbits. It's a winery located in Baltimore, Maryland. So today, Siobhan, let us know what your Poppin Grapes experience is going to be.
So I am sipping the Baroness.
Oh.
It's a 2019 Vidal Blanc. For those who don't know, I love me a good Vidal Blanc, okay? I'm all about the Blanc. And I'm looking forward to it. It says it's a semi-sweet white. Yes, that's what Vidal Blanc is supposed to be. And I'm looking forward to this. Y'all don't know the day I've had, okay? We are hump day, the week I've had thus far.
You need a good one. You need a good glass.
Yo, preparing for vacation makes you really realize how much you need a vacation, because you end up doing 200% of what you normally do to make sure everything is set for when you go on vacation.
Yes.
So I need this, y'all. I need
Yes. 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 I understand completely. I don't have the vacation that you have coming up, but I have a slight one. And even in that, I'm like making phone calls and arrangements, babysitters, and whole nine yards. So for me, I don't know what I'm drinking. Oh, it's a Chardonnay.
Oh.
I need this.
We are both getting what we need on this last Wednesday. Okay.
It's a 2017 Chardonnay. Well, hell, hold on. Since this is Chardonnay, hold up. Y'all know how I feel about Chardonnay. Okay, so let's just pour this up just a tad bit more. Just a tad bit.
I hope they don't disappoint you then. Because I know you got high hopes.
We got I mean, yes. I hope they don't disappoint either.
I just want to say that I'm loving Royal Rabbit Vineyards. Just if for nothing else, these names, y'all, are so fun. Like,
yes, this is.
You having problems reading over there?
Because I don't know if this is supposed to be. I think it's. I don't know if this is an M or an N.
What do you think? Oh, is that the Marquette?
No, this is a Chardonnay. It's Le Comtesse.
Comtesse. Okay.
Yes, that's why I was like, is that an N or M? Because sometimes with these fonts, you
don't probably
know.
An N then, La Comtesse.
No, because I wrote. That's why when I turned it, it actually has an
M.
it
has it. It's a Comtesse.
In regular font.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, so it is an M. Comtesse.
Le Comtesse.
Le Comtesse. Okay. Okay. So y'all, these are the grapes we popping. So here we go. While we talk about the cookout. So y'all jumping into this topic. Here we go. This is what had happened. We have been talking about and I know I sound real ghetto right now. We were talking about not inviting everybody to the cookout, like protecting our culture.
Link upstairs.
On the last one. And we're gonna put it up there. Just click the link above. Just click it above. And we was like, yeah, stop inviting people to the cookout. Speaking of, because there was a lot of holidays coming up that we tend to do cookouts, barbecues, for those who still call
yes.
That type of thing. So we decided, it's summertime. We in the thick of it, Let's talk about this cookout. Because if you don't know, and I'm pretty sure y'all know by now, but if not, we're gonna make it clear. There's some rules and regulations to the cookout. For me, rule number 1. Don't invite randoms to my cookout. Period. If I don't know you and I am hosting the cookout, man, and you want to invite someone, we have to have a conversation. You cannot tell me, you cannot come to my cookout with your boyfriend and your boyfriend invite his cousin who brings his girlfriend to my cookout and you didn't notify me. You know the boyfriend notified me that y'all inviting people to my cookout.
Michelle need a proper head count, and y'all can't be bringing in the pop-ups. Don't pop up with the pop-ups. That's what that's
popped out. How about that? Embarrassed. And see, the thing is, some of the people that's come, majority of people that's come to my cookout, you're gonna get looks, you're gonna get questions, and you might not like how it's come across.
Especially if the pop-up, the tag along pop-up doesn't have any sense.
you're gonna get asked questions. Like I literally got a cousin that would literally walk up to you and be like, who her? Literally, just like that.
And that's, let me tell you, that
her
could be
standing here.
embarrassing.
Who her? We
That's,
never seen her before. And
that's
hello,
embarrassing.
how are you? Like that.
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing because if she is any type of like calm nature, one, she gonna be like, oh my God, like they didn't know I was coming. You know what I'm saying? X, Y, and Z. I'm already out of place. Like I'm an extra of an extra. If she don't know. So she be like, I'm with someone so and so, and we don't know so and so.
Who is so and so?
Well, who he?
Right. Basically,
And
everybody gotta have a voucher. If not one person can vouch for you at this cookout, don't do that. Don't bring that person.
Ask.
If you
like, if you get invited to the cookout, ask. Do they know I'm coming? Like, I don't want to be. And one, I'm gonna be honest, it's just respectful. Like, you don't come to nobody
wedding, bar mitzvah,
wedding, right? You're not going to the Grammys without an invitation.
That part.
Don't come without an invitation. Without proper invitation.
Somebody needs to be able to vouch for you. And I say that because I've been to some of these cookouts that she talk about where nobody knew who I was. But it was helpful when it was like, well, who are you? And then when your sister, usually was Eureka, because she hears everything, will come, oh, that's Siobhan, she's a sister. And it gives you validation. Don't come unvalidated. That's what we're saying. You know, you need valet validation. You know, you always, do y'all validate parking? Validate your guests.
Okay? I'm trying to tell you. So that's my number, like my own personal number one rule. One, because I don't like a whole bunch of people running through my house. You might have a little bit more leeway if it's like at a park or something, because it's a park.
It's a public place. I can only regulate so much.
Also, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say yes anyway, because at cookouts we tend to have more food than we need. So
true.
Eat it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a sign of
common courtesy. It's common courtesy.
You know, that's it. That's my number one rule. What's yours?
My number one rule: get your kids. Listen. I don't do disrespectful. I don't do overly loud. It get, like she said, if we had a public place, we had a park, I get being loud. But if you are across the parking lot and I'm at the swings, I should not hear you. I don't do insubordinate. I don't do snarky. I don't do none of that. And the problem I have is because a lot of y'all, as to go to what she already said, a lot of your kids ain't validated. I did not validate children at my cookout. Okay? And if I want, you gotta let me know.
Find out if it's children appropriate, because there are some.
You gotta let me know.
Are a must.
And even if I invited certain kids, please listen, y'all, listen. The child-free me is about to come out real quick. Look at here. I have an approved kids list. So don't be again, because this is to go back to what she said. If I invited the boyfriend, if the boyfriend's cousin's boyfriend shows up with his kids, I don't know you and I don't know your offspring. So what? No. And because adults, worst case, y'all usually just sit around talking, acting crazy, maybe play some games, but kids be so extra already because they're children. Get your kid. Listen, if you're gonna invite a kid to my cookout, they need to be approved, or you and your child will on the exit. Please believe. Don't come to me. Oh, it's okay if I brought my kid, right? Because you ain't gonna like my response. Because at the very best worst, however you want to look at it, I'm gonna be like, nah, y'all gotta go. At the very best worst, however you want to look at it, I'm gonna be like, bring your little kid over here. Because now I gotta see if they're appropriate for I got I got rules. I already got kids that are family that are family and family based that I'm not gonna really even want at my own cookout. I'm not gonna lie to you. So
I get it.
I don't want extra kids that aren't well behaved at my like I need your kid to come over here because I need to now call on the Lord and my spirit of dissension, just my spirit's discernment to figure out if your child is a demon. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give your child. Your kid can stay. Oh no, your kid gotta go. Your kid can stay, and they 30 minutes probation. You do anything I don't like in 30 minutes, you and your kid gotta go. Get your kids. Either don't show up with them, make sure it's kid appropriate. But again, just because you heard, oh, well, I heard that, for example, let's just say that I was gonna have a cookout. And I know that Ty gonna come and the husband gonna come and they're gonna bring the offspring. Fine. But then
the tribe, because I tell you when we come through.
Listen, but then if the husband, like his brother show up, well, I don't really know him, but you validate it because I know the husband. But if then the brother got a girlfriend, but y'all ain't really together. Like I ain't met her. Like you get again one person validation. So if I go, well, who are you? Well, I'm the husband's brother. Okay, welcome. Well, who are you? Well, I'm the girlfriend of the husband's brother. Pause. I still don't. But what does that mean to me? Nothing. And then if you show up and it's like, oh, well, this is my kid. Well, because they said they were gonna bring their kids. They were gonna bring their kids, and they come with a tribe. And please believe, if I could eliminate 2 of a tribe called Quest from this event, I would, but I can't. So don't think just because they bring their kids because they can't. It's wrong to say 3 out of 3 of your tribe is allowed, and the rest y'all getting kicked off the island. I can't do that to my own family. But believe me, that some of these kids, I'll be like, you got to bring all of them. You sure? You can't leave. So,
because I got some nieces and nephews, I'd be like, hold up, where your mama? I love you. I love you like I love the rest. Like, no hands, no questions asked. But where your mama? Because you get out of hand. One, everybody knows I'm big mama, big auntie, oldest auntie, whatever you want to call it. So I'm disciplinary, period. If your kid is at my house, you don't like the way I discipline, take your kid with you. That's my rule. So, or teach your kid to be respectful. Like if you're respectful, man, you don't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? But we know everybody don't raise their kids in the same manner. So with that being said, it's a conversation or it's a where's your mama? Don't go too far. Exactly. But we're not faulting the kids though. We're not faulting the kids. We just giving y'all adults. Like just some rules, guidelines, and areas to stay parameters.
Because please believe that there are kids in my family that, like she said, you can't be here unless your mama's here. Period. Like if you bye sis, I'm out. Oh no, I'm not babysitting your children. I don't babysit at cookouts. So that's why that's what this all comes down to. I'm not a cookout babysitter. So get your kids.
Right. Okay. My next rule. Know your menu. Know your menu. And I say know your menu because let me explain. Here's the thing. Everybody cookout. I feel like cookouts should have different types, slight variations. I know for 4th of July that I don't really celebrate like that, but it's a thing. I want a burnt hot dog or a hot half smoke, slightly burnt, cut open just in the middle where my topping, my condiment is going to go on a nice bun. Like, you know what I'm saying? A little spicy because I don't really do hot. Mustard used to be spicy to me, so mild. It's cool.
I'm allergic.
Yeah. So like that's what I want for 4th of July. Juneteenth, I have higher expectations. Juneteenth, I am expecting macaroni and cheese. I don't eat potato salad, but I expect to see potato salad. I expect to see baked beans. I expect to see steaks. I expect it, I'm gonna be honest, I expect for there to even be a seafood section. See, in my family, we have people that are allergic to seafood and have severe allergies, so we have to keep those things separate. So we got a seafood section. So, like, I have higher expectations. You know, a birthday party, small gathering at a park cookout. I'm expecting simple things. You know, hot dogs, hamburgers, some chips, Huggy juices, because we don't do Capri Suns because bacteria and fungus lives in those containers. So you know, that type thing. You know, so I just say know your menu, and if you're doing and caveat, if you're doing potluck style, know your cook. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. Okay, Siobhan, what's yours? Your rule too. I'm not going into that. I'm gonna leave it right there. Y'all already know. Period.
Yeah. So my rule number 2, this is for the adults in here. This is for you. Know your limits.
Ooh.
Y'all. It let's be real. Cookouts are usually family and close friends. That's what you got. With these family and close friends, y'all been around each other for decades. For at least 5 years. Like you, unless y'all got an instantaneous bond, most people you don't really consider your close friend until 3-5 years in. Because within 3 to 5 years, y'all been through enough real life stuff together. Mm-hmm. Real events. Y'all friendship relationship has been tested. Okay, to me, if you haven't gone through some tests where you don't want to strangle the other person, y'all ain't really friends because you don't really know this. You don't know this person. Like I said in another episode, can you stand the rain? You don't know if they can stand the rain if it's always been sunny outside. So
tell y'all, Siobhan won't strangle me all the time. I'm just saying.
You said what? What happened? Wait, one more time. I missed that. What?
Let me tell y'all, Siobhan won't strangle me all the time.
Facts. So again, like, listen. So to that point, she's at my cookout. You know what I mean? Now, because this thing here, y'all all that close, y'all got this dirt, y'all have these backgrounds, you know where the body is buried because they helped you do it. They came in through the car, whatever. They told them that you was asleep because if you watch Love and Loyalty, one of our wine outs, if you missed it, check that. It's good. When we had the whole conversation about, you know, I'm not going to jail for you. Like, but you know what that person did. Okay, so y'all got dirt on each other. Know your limit. Because what happens is somebody get one too many drinks and either one start telling everybody business, acting like they a saint, or some more animosity that you still haven't let go of. And I'm sorry, fellas, don't act like, oh yeah, only chicks bring up old stuff. Because most of the fights at cookouts are dudes, okay? Are y'all. Stop it. I've been to enough cookouts where one drink too many and Uncle Ernest about to punch Uncle Bubba in the face because something that happened in 1982. Stop it. So I like how dudes always like to act like
you specified on the date because them names they was throwback.
I mean, because it's usually dudes in their 50s, 60s that want to still think they young, can throw beers back, and they got stuff they ain't never let go of. And I say I have uncles that have done this. One drink too many. Right, one drink too many. And now they bringing up stuff. They bringing up stuff from before I was born. Baby, let it go. But y'all want, fellas, this is why this is
40. Why are we still talking about this?
Yo, y'all were in middle school when that happened. I haven't been in middle school in decades, and y'all bringing up something that happened when y'all were in middle school. Are you serious? So this is why when dudes tell me that, oh, I mean, chicks are emotional, men are logical, women hold grudges in an argument, they bring up stuff from 5 years ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fellas,
you get the head cop, the fact that
because y'all do the same thing. Okay? Stop. I think dudes do that because they want to feel like they're better than women. Y'all not. Y'all do a lot of the same thing because you're human. You're human is what it comes down to. But know your limit, because again, one drink too many, and now Uncle Ernest, Uncle Bob are fighting over some stuff that happened in 1982. Some chick that he liked that went on a date with the other one. I saw her in your car in 19. He ain't even had that car since 1976, man. You still
the daggone car broke down.
Man, come on, this car been living at the scrapyard for 45 years. Like, get over it.
Scraps, it ain't even the car no more.
Betty, okay. Matter of fact, you mad about a Pontiac? They don't even make them anymore. They don't even.
Yo, I saw Oldsmobile on the road the other day and was like,
Somebody still services that?
Because I remember when my mother had one, that joint was fresh, but I was like 10.
So my second thing, my rule, know how to hold your liquor, especially the guys. Because I'm gonna be real with you. When women get drunk, when women get intoxicated, with all that we have on, and because 9 times a lot of women already watching kids, they don't feel like fighting. And honestly, chicks will be like, I'm not gonna beat your behind in front of your child, so be very happy. I'm gonna walk away. This is why, again, because why? That's logic, fellas. That's logic. I don't want to beat you up in front of your child, so I'm gonna leave. That's what chicks do. Y'all be ready to just damn it all the hell, what y'all do. So know how to hold your liquor. These allergies, good
now. Oh, excuse me.
So what's your third rule?
My third rule. It's simple. Music matters.
Music matters. Music matters.
Music matters.
It does.
At a good cookout, you should have a variety of music. And I say this because music in itself, it does a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. It brings people together. It people, relate through music, and like all of that. So because of that, that's a way to kind of bridge the gap in between generations. So that's a tool that you can kind of use to make the cookout fun. You know what I'm saying? Some old stuff meaning like your parents. If your grandparents are there, even a few of theirs, maybe not too many, because if you go too far back in generations, the music is a little ooh. But if you find a couple of good ones to toss in there, toss it in there. So like go back a couple generations, throw a couple of theirs in there. Your parents, throw theirs in there, because that's always nostalgia. You start remembering things growing up, which you used to hear all the time, and da-da-da-da. Because we are adults, our age, and then the next generation. Yes, the generation under you, you may not understand, get, or even comprehend what they're saying. But the music, again, in my opinion, brings us together. And as much as this generation, the generations under us, like to sample music from us, it's a conversation piece. So again, it's bringing us together, bringing that mix. It also makes it more fun. This was our song first. Those type of things happen. So, and also you can mess up a vibe. You can mess up the cookout.
Yeah.
With trash music, like a wrong music choice. Now, this is the thing. Depending on, just like with the food, depending on the type of cookout you're having, audience included, your music choices can vary in genres. I have been at cookouts at my parents' house where they literally will play jazz, and all of the generations, even my children, are like, oh, I know this song. You know what I'm saying? But that was a more impromptu. We're not really doing too much. We just threw something on the grill, kind of get together. It wasn't like a full blown out. But that's what I'm saying. Appropriate. Make it appropriate for whatever the situation is and how the cookout came about. However, if you having the big thing where you're inviting the people, you want it eclectic. That's a thing. Be eclectic. Show some class. I can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And if you can't, there's always at least 3 musically inclined friends, relatives that you have?
I'm that guy.
Hey,
You could tell me about the DJ at a, I don't even know. You could tell me about the DJ at, you going to, you need a DJ for some old redneck white people. I got you. You about to DJ at country. I got
like a rhinestone cowboy.
you. About to, you like, yo, I'm about to DJ. I'm about to
that.
DJ a bachata and I don't know. I got you. I got a Bollywood. I got you. Because I listen to it. I listen to everything. Like, it's not a game.
Right, because I think the worst thing at a cookout is for like music to be playing. You know how you play in the background, and everybody can do it. You kind of zone it out, and then when you start listening, you go, "What the heck is this?" and then everybody go, "Girl, I don't know. I stopped listening a long time ago." Bad cookout vibes. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay. Look, it's the middle of the summer. If you've done it already, it's okay. Fix it now. Fix it now. It's okay. Watch this episode. Fix it now and prepare for next year.
I mean, you still got August and part of September, so you know, it's not over yet.
You do tend to kind of cook out like all year round.
If your weather's good, depending on where you live, yeah, you can.
I've been in cookout. My family is cooked out in the rain. I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. I was like, Daddy on a grill? It's raining outside. I mean, like, not like drip, drip, drip. I mean, like, rain down on me. Like that. Like, pour.
Wow.
Shower. Fall down on me. Out there with the umbrella and the grill. And I'm like,
I mean, sometimes you really want like a grilled turkey leg. So I can't even knock, you know.
oh, so I was, and that's what I was like, okay. I mean, so it has happened. It has happened. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but we do know they happen during the summertime. So we just trying to give y'all some like, you know, tidbits here and there, here and there, here and there. Okay. Okay, Siobhan, what's your next rule?
Dress appropriately. Dress appropriately. Listen, and this one's for the ladies because I got on the fellas on the last one. Because as I said previously, you probably know, like, let's say you're in, it's close friends and family. Okay, so if you're going to the cookout with a hope or expectation to find a husband, man, friend, boo thing, whatever, to just jump off on the summer, you might want to check first. Like, okay, let's do this again. Let's say now we're gonna switch it. Let's say the husband and Miss Ty Michelle about to have a cookout, right? And I'm single. Let's say I'm single. Let's go back to like 7 months ago when I was single. Let's say I'm single.
This time last year.
You know, and I'm like, why am I married? I'm not a married woman. I'm not a married woman. So I might be on the prowl still. Okay? It's my responsibility to ask. Hey, if I don't want to ask the husband, let's say I'm gonna ask because you know, is it gonna be any guys there? Don't just dress assuming it's gonna be somebody that's there for you. Because especially if you're an invite, if you're being invited, if you're an invitee to this thing, because you're gonna mess around and go with Daisy Dukes, Hoochie Daddy, Hoochie Mama short time. And it's gonna be a whole bunch of elderly people. Because this family's cookout, most of their people could be senior saints. So you gonna walk in there looking like the whore of Babylon, and grandma gonna be like, baby, what you doing here, honey? What you doing? Where's your clothes at? Like, because that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe.
Or you gonna feel real messed up when the old guys go, oh yeah, I remember when I was younger. You have now put yourself in the position to have those types of comments made. Is it fair in real life? No. But realistically,
dress appropriately. Like, all I'm saying is know the audience. So I guess that's what it is. That's another way. Know the audience. Know the gathering. Ask questions ahead of time. is this gonna be kid friendly? Because that's the other thing. You gonna walk out here half naked with all these babies, and then don't be mad at one of the mamas.
Leggings is not appropriate for all cookouts. Let's just get it right. A crop top and leggings is not appropriate for all cookouts. I'm just saying.
A bathing suit is not like. Is this a cookout pool party? Or y'all cooking out at the beach? Because otherwise, if you just cooking out in the middle of the hood somewhere with no, not even an inflatable pool, what are you doing? All attention is not good attention. All attention is not good attention. So dress appropriately. Like if you're hoping to get a man, first of all, just find out if that's even what it is. Because if you find out, well, because a simple conversation, it's gonna be dudes there, Michelle. I mean, most of his family is chicks, actually. Not gonna waste my time. It's gonna be dudes there. I mean, it's some, but most of them are older. Bet, never mind. It's gonna be dudes there. Oh, it's gonna be a whole lot of dudes. Well, hey, well, hold on, because they are all F boys with like 7 baby mamas. Never mind. Like, it's gonna be dudes there, Shell. You know what? It's 2 dudes there that you might actually like. Bet. That still doesn't mean that you have to get naked, but if you are the type of person that you like to get naked, then cool. But do like know the audience. Like I wouldn't dress half naked anyway. Like that's just not who I am. Like I'm still gonna show up, Siobhan Camille and all things. But just dress appropriately and know the audience because guys, ladies.
I'm just saying, somebody who has kids, I'm gonna be honest, I don't need to explain to my child why you walk around with your areolas out at the cookout. And at the cookouts that I like to attend or that I tend to attend for the most part, have children there. All children are being raised differently. So where, you may be teaching this is my body, I'm going to celebrate, and I celebrate it by dressing half naked. It shouldn't matter what I wear. That's great. I'm teaching my child to live in the real world. Well, no, yes, it shouldn't matter, but it does. And in that case, these are the things, appropriate clothing for the time. Don't come to the cookout with 6-inch heels on, tiptoeing or screaming because your heels are now sinking in the grass. You knew you were coming to a cookout. Wear some cute tennis shoes. Also, at the cookouts that I go to, that I attend, that I throw, we like playing games.
Yeah, man.
And our games can be as active, Siobhan knows, or inactive. Either way, like they can go from either side of the spectrum. So with that being said, wardrobe matters.
Wardrobe matters.
Wardrobe matters.
It
like
matters.
Let's be for real. If you know you might be running, tie it, Michelle. Girl, tie that wig down. Granted, if I'm at the cookout and my wig fall off, my family probably laugh at me and be like, yep, because everybody knows my wigs fall off, period. I don't care how secure they are. It happens. So it'll just be, oh, remember that time? Yep, I plan for it. But at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's, you know what? I don't want to go through that. I'm going to put my hair in a puff. You know what? I'm not going to wear my nails this long. And I'm going to my mother cookout and she might ask me to help cook.
Right.
That's a thing for me. Okay. I'm not going to wear my finest jewelry to the cookout.
No.
Like, so when we say wardrobe, we mean wardrobe. If you know your cookout is going to be 95 degrees outside, please don't come to the cookout with a whole face beat. And then
be appropriate. Just be appropriate for the situation, the weather, and the occasion. That's it. Situation, occasion, and the weather. Be appropriate. That's it. Because otherwise, you're going to end up uncomfortable.
You're going to end up uncomfortable, probably embarrassed. Probably wanting to leave early so you won't enjoy yourself. Like, create the situation or scenario that you would want to have a good time. Now, if your thing is, I ain't doing nothing, but I plan to go to this cookout and sit pretty, then do what you do to sit pretty. If the nails and the do what you do to sit pretty. If that's your goal, know what your intentions are, know the environment, set your goal, and execute.
But that's the thing. No, you gotta know the cookout. Okay, so these are our three. These are our 6 rules. It's collectively 3 apiece. Top 3 rules for the cookout. Welcome to the cookout. These are the top 3 that we got. Okay, right. So again, for those who may have checked out, Taika, you give them your top 3. What's your top 3 rules?
The top. So we got the music. Have the music. The first one is no extra guests. And my other one was, oh crap, I just had brain freeze. Y'all heard it. It'll come back. It literally was just like my brain said, Endo.
So what we are saying is,
food.
So here we go, y'all. Our top 6 is at the top. Number one. No extra people. Keep it validated. Validated guests only. And for me, let's go wrap that. That includes kids. Get your kids. That leads us to number 2. Get your kids. That's our number 1 tie. 2 sides to each of these. On the one hand, no unvalidated guests. Get your kids. Second thing, number 2, know the menu. Know the menu and the cook. Know the menu and the cook. And on that same thing, know your limit. This is about knowledge. Number 2 is about knowledge. Number 1 was about guests. Number 2 is about knowledge. Know the menu and the cook. Know your limit.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. And number 3, keep the music accessible for everybody in the room. Know the audience. Music matters. Number 3. And on the other side of that, know the audience and the environment. Okay? And then if you know the audience and environment, you can choose your music accordingly. You can choose your wardrobe accordingly. You can choose your hair accordingly. You can choose accordingly. Okay? That's our top 3. That's what we got for y'all.
That's what we got for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note,
that's what we
will say.
Cheers to that.
Now that you guys have the 6 major rules of attending the cookout, Siobhan, let us know what your Poppin grapes experience was like with your Sauvignon.
No, Vidal.
Vidal, sorry. Sauvignon Vidal.
Vidal Blanc.
You know that. Whatever.
I thought you were saying Sauvignon Blanc. That's why I was trying to get you to place Vidal first. Vidal Blanc, not Vidal Sauvignon. I don't even know what that would be a white blend. Okay, anyway. So
it's just Chardonnay.
This 2019 Vidal Blanc, aka known as the Baroness, which I just like saying that. It says semi-sweet white wine. It's Vidal Blanc. Full-bodied indeed. Fruity flavor consisting of white peach, apricot, hints of melon, and a citrus zest finish. That citrus zest finish is what's making me go, good Lord. But it is fruity. It's a fruitier Vidal. I tend to like mine more crisp. Like a lower citrus, kind of like a lemony end, like just quick, flat, that's it. This is more giving me orange, which isn't bad, but I'm just not much of an orange girl. So the peach is good, the apricot is good, the melon's okay. I actually really did like this though. This would be good at the cookout because it's sweet. So for, if you need a semi-sweet, it's kind of on the sweeter side of the semi-sweet to me, but it's good. So if you have like a Moscato drinker, you're trying to get them out of Moscato, this will work. This is a good Vidal Blanc. Most Vidal Blancs are
away from the thought juice, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they are more flat, but this one is fruity. So it's a good fruity introduction to something else that's not thought juice. But I did like this. I'm gonna give this a 3.5. It was good. It was good. I did like the fruitiness. Now, it has been sitting for a second, so it's gotten a little warm. I'm curious to see what this will be when we do the wine out. Make sure y'all catch that last Saturday of the month at 3:00. Thanks. But yeah, I am curious. So, but this is good. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. treat yourself royally to this meticulously made product. Okay, well, hey. So then this was good though. But I like the Baroness, and I just like saying the Baroness because it makes me feel like I'm a Cinderella.
Every time I hear that, I think Cinderella.
Well, actually, now when I say the Baroness, it's making me think Cruella because that was the house's Baroness, and she was crazy. But you know,
yeah.
Anywho, so how was your Comtesse? How was your Comtesse?
My Comtesse, my La Comtesse, Chardonnay. It was good, actually.
No.
As I'm pretty sure you guys guessed when you saw me tip the glass all the way up. It was good. It says a ripe and fruity white wine made from the Chardonnay grape in a French style.
Ooh.
Has strong flirty aromas of apricot and pear. I can taste both of those. Has a creamy finish of spicy citrus. Now that I read it, I get it. However, it's there. It's not overpowering. Okay. You know how when you think spicy citrus, you be like, "Oh, it's in the back of my throat." It's very, very, very subtle. Yeah, creamy would definitely make sense. So like
this is making me realize I need to eat more fruit because I don't know what an apricot tastes like.
Well, I would love to eat more fruit, but if I do, I'm gonna die. I'm allergic.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, that's the thing.
So what's your rating?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. So my rating for this is gonna be a 4. Oh. To me, this is so the buttery Chardonnay that we had last month from Prophecy, is one of my favorites. This here to me would be another version of that. So it's not buttery, but like I said, that creamy taste, it gives like a smoothness to it. Hope I'm using the right descriptive words. But I think so. So where it doesn't taste the same as the Prophecy, it's good.
It's that creamy Chardonnay.
Yeah, it's still refreshing. It doesn't have the traditional Chardonnay bite. Right. Like, because I like my Chardonnay stiff, but I like the creamy Chardonnays as well. And the buttery one. Like, I'm just a Chardonnay fan. So just having the buttery and now having this, I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. I do think you might like this one. I do think you might. I don't know if you'll like it as much as the Prophecy, but I do think you might like this one.
Well, I might, because the Philip Carter, their Chardonnay was more on.
Yeah, and that one has a little bite, just a small bite, and I don't think this one's bite is as, because we have some of that over there on the display. The Phillips. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's really good. I like it. Like I said, I'm gonna give it a 4. I enjoyed it. I'm going to put this away so that I don't drink it. Because clearly we are not driving back to Baltimore to get another bottle. Okay.
Listen, and that's what I'm saying. But I got to figure out how to get them to deliver, because I was drinking something else. What was I drinking of theirs the other day? I want La Belle Dame. I don't remember what I gave it, but let me tell you, after like a week of sitting, I was about to kill that bottle the other day.
So I went back on the website, although we did drive to Baltimore, and that vlog is coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. They have, I do know that this brand is sold in a liquor store in Silver Spring. Okay. Granted, Silver Spring is still far from me. It's nowhere near as far as Baltimore. Yeah. So I can do if I can go to Silver Spring to get my lashes done, I go to Silver Spring to get my bottle. Now I don't know which bottles they have, but I do know that it is listed on the website as a location where you can purchase the bottles. The other places where, closer
are
to
up by Baltimore, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That must be new then, because remember we looked them up not that long ago, like 3 months ago. That must be a new contract, which is good. Congrats, y'all.
Yes, that means expansion, which you guys know, that's always a great thing. Prophecy did the same thing. Remember, the husband like went around and then all of a sudden it popped up at Total Wines. So growth is always a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you. This brings us to the conclusion of another fun, wonderful episode of A Little Something to Wine About for the culture. Be sure to join us each and every Wednesday for more laughs, more fun, and of course, more wine. Join us on the last Saturday of each month for our wine out, wine tasting, where we answer random questions and taste all the wines, like all of them that we've had for the month. So, you know, the sips, like you say, they get real. It's a good time. Grab your glasses, mark it in your calendar, 3:00 p.m., set your alarms and timers, and just join us on the couch on a Saturday. You know, we have fun. We have fun. We have fun. So we will see you next week. And remember, as always,
there's nothing wrong with a little wine or a lot.
Or a lot. Toodles, y'all. See y'all next week.
Thank you for whining with us on this episode of A Little Something to Wine About. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to join us live the last Saturday of every month on YouTube or Instagram. And we'll see you next Wednesday for more fun, more laughs, and of course, more wine.